Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and look at what I got from Flash Foods. When I did my Flash Food haul the other day, which I didn't show you because it wasn't a whole lot of stuff, mostly fruit that I bought and gave to my daughter for the grandkids. But I got the Hawaiian rolls and I thought, you know what, I'm sure there was a lot of them there, but I just grabbed 4 of them and I thought these are so nice because, you know, we're doing freezer meals right now that aren't casseroles. So I thought, how nice would this be to do some ham and cheese sliders? But we're not gonna do your basic ham and cheese. We're gonna do a nice spread with cream cheese and some vegetable dip mix. We're gonna combine that and we're gonna see how many of these we can put together for ham and cheese sliders. And then with that, there's a couple other things on my list. Boy, I've been busy, friends. I have been selling, I put out banana bread this morning in the market stand and it was gone. There was a gal in there and as soon as my husband walked in there to get it, she bought both of them. So I had to make more. And I've been working at this most of the day. I got 7 of them. Wow. These are beauties. I had to leave those in there for just a couple of minutes more. Those are gorgeous. Okay, now this pan is hot from a minute ago, so we're going to put that in there. I got enough to make 21 loaves. But you know, that's not for my freezer. That goes to my market stand out in that freezer and it never lasts long. If I made 21 loaves of banana bread and stuck it all out there at the same time, it would be gone in a week. It would be gone within a week. And I usually bake it and I stick it right in the freezer out there. Okay, friends, we're gonna put this together and we're gonna see just how many of those we can complete. And I've got 2 of my Philadelphia cream cheese. And they're 8-ounce containers. So I've made these both ways before, but I like this. I like it with the cream cheese. I think my family favors this more than any of the others. Oh my goodness, there we go. Sometimes that's a booger to get open. There we go. Okay. Now with this, oh, that's nice and soft. You want that cheese nice and soft so that you can mix it really good. I'm just going to pour this right in there. Beautiful. That smells good. All right, now we'll give this a nice mix. Okay, we're getting that all mixed up now. What I'm going to do is put about a ½ tablespoon of parsley in there because it's just pretty. All right. I like that extra color in there. You could by all means put this in your food processor, but I'm not going to. It's just, it might just take a little bit longer to stir it up, but you can get it all mixed in pretty darn good. Okay, I got that. Now, I can't believe how small these are. It says they're 12 ounces for 12 rolls. Seems like they were bigger before. I am saving these because I'm going to put them right back in it. And I'm going to put them back into this container too, as well. So I want that put back together there. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now I'm just going to cut these right in half. Okay, now I'm just going to take and I'm going to spread this cheese on here. Not real heavy, but spread it on there nicely. Okay, a little bit more there. All right. And then what I do, you can do this with roll-ups too, with tortillas. You can smear this all over the tortilla, put the ham on there, roll them up, and they do beautiful in the freezer that way too. Okay. I'm going to put one more slice on that. All right. That's going to go there. This is going to go right back into this container. And it's going to be ready for the freezer. Okay. There we go. All right. Now I'm not going to worry about wrapping these up really good with the foil and all that because they're going to be gone within a week. My grandkids will devour these. All right, we're going to do this one. We're going to keep right on going with these. I might be able to have enough to get all of them. I'm hoping. And that's all I'm putting on them. No mayonnaise, no mustard, no nothing. Just that cream cheese spread. It's wonderful. There's 2 down. We got enough to do probably a couple more. All right, so these are going to go in the freezer. And I'll check out my list and we'll see what we got going next. Okay, friends, so we're always doing freezer meals to put into the freezer. This time, we're going to cook some of the meatballs that I put together and froze in a spaghetti sauce. Because we'll have spaghetti for dinner. Because I got so many things going on today. So, I'm going to start out, and I'm going to put, and this is real thick sauce. Look how thick that is. In fact, I'm going to rinse that jar out with a little bit of water. Beautiful. Okay, now that's just my plain sauce, so I need to season this up. I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning. They're probably a good couple tablespoons. I'm also going to do probably a good teaspoon of garlic. And I'll taste this later on too to see if it needs any more seasoning. But this is what I'm going to start out with. I'm going to do a little bit of onion powder or granulated onion. And then I'm going to do some salt and pepper. And I might have to do a little dot of sugar if it's too acidic. I don't want it real pungent, so, and I don't want to taste the sweetness. All right, we're just gonna mix this up a little bit. Now, there's a lot of mixed feelings, mixed opinions on whether you need to cook your meatballs prior to putting them in your crock pot or not. I don't. I want the meatballs to soak up the flavor. I'm only putting 6 in here because it's just 2 of us eating. Now, if you want a meatball that's got a little bit of a crisp outside, then yes, you're going to want to pre-cook that. If you don't boil this, like cooking it in a slow cooker, they won't fall apart in a slow cooker. Now, if you're cooking them on your stove and you're boiling that sauce, these meatballs will need to be cooked first. But see them? They're all in there. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to put a piece of bay leaf right down in there. Just one's all we need. Okay, there we go, friends. Now we're going to turn that on low. Put the lid on that. I'm going to slide that back. And that's going to go for about 6 to 8 hours. And I'll show you how this turns out when it's all done. Okay, friends. Here is our spaghetti meatballs. And look, the meatballs didn't fall apart. They're beautiful. Mr. Wayne is eating his. And I got mine right up here. Take a look. There we go. We made those the other day. That's how quick and easy that is. Okay, friends. Now, the last couple things, the last 2 recipes I want to do today are Greek chicken that, you know, it's going to be, it can be either a slow cooker meal or the best way to cook the Greek chicken is in a sheet pan dinner with some roasted veggies with it. But you could put it in a slow cooker or an Instant Pot and serve it with rice, mashed potatoes, veggies, whatever you want to serve it with, but that's nice. We're going to put that together, and we're also going to do a Parmesan ranch chicken breasts, plural. And we're going to wrap those and get those ready for the freezer. And those are also wonderful for sheet pan dinners. In fact, that's all we use them for. So right here, we got, Mr. Wayna picked us up chicken today on sale from our local butcher for $1.99 a pound. They're beautiful, the chicken breasts. So I'm going to cut these down. And a gal asked me on one of my comments if I slice my breast or if it comes that way. Now, you could get it that way, but I just slice it like that. Okay, we're going to stick those in there. Actually, I'm going to get another one because those are pretty big breasts. I don't want chicken all over everything. Those are pretty big breasts, so I could probably do 2 of these for Mr. Wayne and I because it's just for us. I'm not cooking for anybody else this week, just our meals. I'll label this in a minute. So we'll whip 2 of those together. All right, and we're just gonna look how big these breasts are. I bet they weigh well over a pound, don't they? Mm-hmm. A piece. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's still a nice big breast, and there's not much fat on there, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But I'm going to cut the rest of these up while my hands are icky for the other recipe. Did you sharpen this knife? That's beautiful. That knife is sharp and gorgeous. Okay, we're going to set those aside. Man, are these huge. You guys, these are wonderful. You won't get organic chicken breast this size. These are pumped up with steroids, I'm sure. But they are beautiful. And you know what? I might just, this one's okay. That one got a little beat up. But I might just slice this one more time. Beautiful. Same with that. I think that's thick enough, or good enough, don't you?
Yes.
That one should be good. All right, let me get rid of this. Wash my hands. Okay, y'all see me wash my hands. I don't never film myself washing my hands, but whatever. Okay, friends, we are ready to do this. These can sit right here because we're going to do those right away too. So with this, we've got 2 bags. Here's the recipe. Here's my glasses. I should be wearing my new ones, but I'm not. My new ones are nice, but inside because they're transition, they got a little bit too much tint for me. So it makes things a little darker. So I just use these for inside. All right, we're gonna do, this calls for 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm only gonna do 1 because 2 tablespoons I have found is just too strong for our taste. So we're just gonna do 1, okay? You do whatever you choose. I'll put the recipe for the original, you know. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which you do want in there. And we're not gonna sit here all day. Can you take that off? I'll hold the bottle. Okay. Okay. Set that aside. We're all done with that. All right, so now we're going to do garlic in each one of these. You're going to want a couple tablespoons of minced garlic. I've got bigger chunks of garlic and they're freeze dried. So I'm just going to do that and divvy it up. Beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to do pepper and salt. And it just says salt and pepper to taste. So I'm going to put a nice chunk. I got about a teaspoon of pepper in there because we like pepper. I'm not going to put a whole lot of salt in, maybe a half teaspoon, because Mr. Wayna can't have too much salt. But you got to have some flavor. Will you put that in the fridge, love? Thank you. All right. I'm going to do, oh, I forgot my parsley. No, I didn't. Here it is. We're going to do about a teaspoon of parsley in each bag. 1. All right. And we're going to do a half teaspoon of thyme in each one. Greek chicken is wonderful. And we're going to do a whole teaspoon of rosemary. Okay. And we're also going to do, I'll make sure I got it all. Yep, we're also going to do a teaspoon of oregano. And that's it. That's how easy that is to put that together. And take advantage of sales with your chicken. You can do this with thighs too. You could debone them. You could leave them bone in and do this with thighs. I'm just doing this with chicken breast because it was on sale. Okay, then you get it mixed in there. Mix it all around. And it'll marinate it as well. Now you can cook this right away if you wanted to, but I'd let it marinate for at least a couple hours in the fridge. Or even if you get up for work in the morning, whip this together or take it out of the freezer and just put it in the refrigerator the night before too. It'll marinate as you're working. But if you do put it together, that's fine. Just fling it in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag and it'll marinate all day for you. It'd be wonderful. So I gotta let the rest of the air out of here. I don't want no air in there. And this is just gonna go, I'm gonna fold this just like so. And it's gonna go in the freezer just like that. What should you do? Oh, you want me to? You're so cute. Go ahead. Oh, that's what you get. You know, another trick to get air out of a bag is put it in water. It's good. Let's, you got it all mixed up? You probably did. You definitely got all the air out of it. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, we want that all coated. All right, so now look at that gorgeousness. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna write right there. Greek chicken breast. One of 24, and big at 400. Susie loves these too. Okay, friends, this is the easy one. Let me see here. We're gonna do a Parmesan ranch chicken breast, okay? And you just use the regular ranch dressing mix. And I think I'm just gonna start out with one pack because I might need more with the big breast that I got in there. And you want grated Parmesan. It calls for a cup, and I think that's about all that's in here. Oh, there's 5 servings. There's a little more than a cup. So you know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and use this one because we do have some big breasts in there. And I want to make sure I have enough. Now my hands are all nice and clean, and we are just going to mix this up. Okay, all you do is mix it up, put some oil on your chicken, roll them, and it's good to go. So we're going to lay these on a tray as they're done, and then I'll wrap them. I'm not going to put them in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to individually wrap these. I want a little bit of parsley in there. Just a little extra parsley. Just because it makes it pretty. I like the color in there. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Looks nice, don't it? Okay, now, and I want a little pepper. Maybe no salt, but I do want pepper. This is for ours. You don't have to add the pepper at all. As always, I'll put the recipe, the original recipe, in the description box. But I like adding to it. Okay. So now we're going to take, and it calls for about, let's see, 1/4 cup of olive oil. I think we may need more than that. I'm not sure. But we'll do 1/4 cup right now in there. And then we'll get that all mixed in there. Real good. I didn't have time to take that apart. Ah, that's all right. So we want these rolled in this oil really good. No, I think a quarter cup will do good. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. And I got a nice clear bowl so you can see what I'm doing. We're just gonna wrap those or roll those up, and oh, that smells wonderful. Can you smell that? Smell.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it smell good? Okay, and we're gonna lay that right there because these are gonna get wrapped separately. Beautiful. Those are gorgeous. You don't need to add extra salt because this ranch dressing is pretty salty, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But pepper, you gotta have pepper. Aren't those beautiful?
Oh, yes, they are.
Okay. We got just enough for these, mister. We might have a little bit extra, and if we do, I'll just lay it on top of them. Let's slide this over. Okay. Not going to be a whole lot extra left, but a little bit. And we'll just lay it on these, and then I'll be real careful to put them, to package them like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, friends, so we're going to wrap these. And this is all I do. I do need to get a Ziploc bag. I might need 2 of them. I'm not sure. So we're going to take this real carefully because I don't want to lose all them goodies on there. We're going to lay that right on there. And I'm just going to wrap that beautifully. Now, I'm not going to double wrap this because this is going to go in the Ziploc bag. And that'll protect it even more. That way you can take them out, you know, however many or as little as you want. It's beautiful that way. Packaged beautifully. These are gorgeous. They're probably pretty much double wrapped the way I'm doing this. That's all right. That's all I do. Let's see, we'll take some of this and put back onto there. Okay. That bag will hold every one of these. These, I always make these. I'll put a couple of them on, sometimes just one depending on how big I make them. But I'll put them on a sheet pan. I'll do sheet pan dinner with them. And I'll have roasted vegetables and I'll have, you know, potatoes on there. Or else I'll just do the roasted vegetables and then I make a rice to go with it, you know. But these are wonderful for sheet pan dinners. I've never cooked them in my crock pot, and I probably never would because I like how they get crusty and crispy in the oven. I love that. All right, here's our last one. Now I'm going to take this and put this on there because I don't want to waste none of this. This is wonderful stuff. Beautiful. I'll label that. And those will be wonderful. Well, okay, friends, this makes me happy. When I can put this into my freezer, and I got it all on sale. Every bit of this was on sale. That's what makes me happy. We've got beautiful ham and cheese sliders, and I love that cream cheese with the vegetable soup mix. Oh, it's delightful. And then we've got the beautiful Greek chicken breast. That will be wonderful for, you could use it for a sheet pan dinner, which is exactly what I do with the roasted veggies, and then I serve it over rice. Or you could put it in your crock pot. Perfect. Now the Parmesan chicken that we did, I wouldn't recommend you putting it in your crock pot. However, you know, you could. But this is best when it is cooked in the oven and on like a sheet pan meal. So anyway, friends, what a lovely addition to my freezer. I will put all these recipes in the description box below. Feel free to quadruple them, make them into massive big freezer meals. Your family's gonna love them. Keep an eye on your flash foods. I do have a link in my description box to the Flash Food website. So check that out, because that's where these came from. And I will see you guys in the next video. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen these last couple days. It's been wonderful. And as always, friends, thanks for watching.